Well, today's gospel really pushes back on our American sensitivities. When you do a good job, you deserve to have recompense for that. You should have a reward, at least a just wage. And yet Jesus is saying, when you work for me, don't count on it. Your reward will be in heaven, but here on earth, you don't do it for the pat on the back. You don't do it for seats of honor. You do it because I told you to do it. Are you my disciple or are you not? Will you follow my instructions or will you not? Must I pay for everyone who does work for me? Or will you offer your life? There have been many in the history of the church, some who were priests and bishops, some who were religious sisters, and many lay people as well, who have devoted a significant part of their life to the mission of the church. Today we celebrate Frances Xavier Cabrini. She was in Italy and she went to the Pope and she says, I have this small group of women and we're willing to go to China. And the Pope said, go to New York. He says, well, she said, wait, there's a lot of need in China. He says, there's a lot of need in New York. The Italian immigrants are arriving there and they're very poor. And she thought to herself, I have this great plan in mind and you're messing it up. And he says, I'm sorry, did you come here to tell me what you're going to do or did you come here to ask me what I think you should do? Yeah, I guess I asked. All right, I'll go to New York. She went to New York and then started working all across the United States. She built 67 institutions, orphanages, hospitals, and all kinds of hunger programs. Did a tremendous amount of work, and none of it came easy. Every single obstacle you could imagine. She ran into money issues. She ran into people stealing from her. She ran into bishops who put up obstacles saying, we don't want you here. And yet she overcame each and every one of them. You would think after each victory, the next one would say, well, now we'll make it easy on you. It just got harder and harder. And yet, she kept going. She felt it was a calling by God and her holy church, and it inspired many to join her ranks. She ended up having all these women become religious sisters with her. But not only that, then she relied on so many of the married families to help support and be the workers and give financial contributions. Her great gift was not that she did everything, but that she knew how to branch out and ask others to help with the work. She helps people see that this is our church. I believe that the culture of the United States has underappreciated all the hard work that the Catholic Church and the Catholics among us have done to provide for the needs, especially in those early days when we didn't have prosperity as a nation, when we were still developing. I don't think the country would be here, or certainly not the way it is, without the help of those who were on the grassroots, those who at the foundation were helping to lift up the poor. Ask Almighty God to help us also to see our role and to get past the reward and punishment sense and simply dedicate ourselves to feel the calling of the Lord and to obey. My pastor, when I was in the missions, he said some days I felt overwhelmed, like I was doing so little compared to what was needed. And he went to the bishop and he argued with him about it. He said to the archbishop, I think I'm a failure. I keep trying, but I don't see any results. And the bishop said to him, go and do your duty. And at the end of the day, say, I am a worthless servant. I've only done what was expected of me. And to his surprise, he found a great comfort in that. Just do what you were asked to do. And I am one to give witness to the great fruits that came from that. Though he himself couldn't see it, I certainly appreciated it. And so did the people who benefited from his hard work. Help us, Lord, to serve simply because you asked us to. Amen.